Hello, it's Rosie here from Strength and Learning Through Horses. This week we have made a video thinking about lockdown, particularly thinking about managing relationships. So horses are herd animals, and in the wild they naturally live in very large groups. They're able to manage these large groups because they have very strong sense of boundaries, particularly over personal space and what behaviour is acceptable. Now, when horses are confined to stables for long periods of time, we remove a lot of their ability to maintain boundaries. They can't move away from other horses and they can't choose who to be with and when. This can be very stressful for horses and can lead to problems with relationships. In this video, we wanted to show you some of our horses' behaviour when personal space boundaries are respected and when the boundaries are not respected. Hopefully it helps you to think about relationships with the people you live with during lockdown. In these videos, the horses are respecting each other's personal space boundaries. So what we're looking at and what you can see in the horses' bodies is the horses are all feeling relaxed. So they all have relaxed muscles, they are breathing slowly, they are moving slowly, and the horses feel comfortable carrying out their usual daily activities, such as eating. In these videos, the horses do not feel as though their personal space boundary is being respected. What we're seeing is horses feeling tense, anxious, and irritable. The behaviours they're showing are aggressive behaviours. So the one you can see in every video is the horses putting their ears back. This is the equivalent of a human putting their middle finger up at someone else. It's a very clear and not very polite message to say, "Get away from me." The other subtle signs you might see are swishing tails, tense muscles, or moving towards the other horse as a warning. We don't see it in these videos, but if these signs are ignored, then the horse might resort to aggression. So that might look like squealing, biting and kicking, or threatening to bite. All the behaviours seen in these videos are quite subtle, and this is because our horses are not currently in confinement. They all live out in a field 24/7 and have a lot of choice over who they spend time with and how they spend time with them. If all these horses had to be confined, then we would see much more extreme behaviour. So if we did have to confine a horse, which sometimes we do if they are ill or injured, the things we can do to help them manage their social relationships. The first thing we can do is give them exercise. Horses manage their emotions a lot better when they have had exercise. The other things we can do is put in boundaries. So we can make rules about respecting the horse's personal space outside of the stable using chalk to outline a no-go area. And we could make sure we read the horse's body language and listen to their subtle messages that they're unhappy instead of waiting until the horse has to resort to aggression to tell a person or another horse that they need to be left alone. Hopefully this video has helped you think about your own relationships with the people you're living with during lockdown. Please do check out our infographic, which pulls a lot of different parallels between human and horse psychology to do with social relationships in confinement.